Hi, I'm Allie Size, and I am here with Maggie McClendon for our Senior Spotlight.
Hi.
So, Maggie, when did you first get involved with PRSSA?
I first got involved in PRSSA my freshman year for the Get Involved project for Com 178. Tom and Monica, said that there's this group on campus called PRSSA, and you should get involved with it. And the 3 TAs were in it at the time, and they told us to, try it and come and interview them. So that's how it got started for me there.
Very cool. That's how I got in it too. So, so that's also like why you chose to join it, just the TAs.
Yeah.
So, what committee involvement have you done in PRSSA?
I wasn't as involved my freshman year as I'd like to have been. I was kind of nervous and shy around everyone because most of them were kind of older. So I just kind of went and participated, but I wasn't in a committee because I was kind of nervous. But then last year I entered the development, and then I started getting involved with doing the holding the parties and helping them out. And it was really fun, so I enjoyed that. And I'm just trying to dabble in a bunch of other committees this year because I don't want just to be in.
Yeah, so then what has been your favorite experience, or since you were in development, your favorite social, what's been your favorite part so far?
I really liked the Hopping to the Holiday social we had last year. It was they had Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, different themed departments. It was really fun to kind of talk to everyone and have dress up in different kind of holidays. It was cool.
Very cool. So what would you say to someone who was interested in joining PRSA? What would you say to get them to join?
I would say it really helps with along with building personal connection with people. You get future professionals you're coming in with, so you can network, and also it'll help with your resume, and it'll help you learn to polish yourself. I felt a lot more polished being in that group where I was, freshman year to where I was now, because I learned how to dress and how to go to agency tours, and you just learned all these different concepts that you wouldn't learn in the classroom. So I got a lot out of it.
That's good. So then being involved with it for all 4 years, what's your best advice you could give to someone that's a new member?
I would say, get involved. Be involved as you can. Don't just stand the sidelines like I did freshman year. I wish I didn't.
Just dive head first.
Yeah, just any committee that interests you first, just go for it.
All right, so since senior year is almost wrapping up, what are your post-graduation plans?
Well, next semester I'll probably be applying for jobs, which all most seniors, and see if I can get into a PR agency preferably, or a corporation if they'll have me. So that's what I'm planning on doing, anywhere too. I'm not picky. I'm not just limiting myself. So
that's good. So then how has PRSSA helped you to prepare you for these plans and kind of get you going?
Well, that's a really good question. I think it's more about doing the tours of all the different places to help me kind of know what I'd be interested in and what I wouldn't want to do. So I actually toured last year Country Financial and State Farm, and then I applied to State Farm right before that, and I got the internship last summer. But I think it was really cool to see it before I got involved. Yeah.
So has that been your favorite tour, or do you have a favorite tour besides the State Farm or Country Financial?
Yeah, that's probably been my favorite because that's what one of the second things I wanted to go to besides agency. I was wanting to do corporations. So it was good to see the two corporations and how they run with PR programs. So.
And then besides that internship, have you held any other internships while you've been at ISU?
Yeah, I've held one that wasn't an ISU, one that was. The one I held, been holding as a social media assistant for the Office of Admissions. Okay. So what I do is Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram. I'm all over every day posting stuff, new content. It's been good. So I had bloggers that I work with for Office of Admissions. So they blog posts with advice about student life and things like that. A lot of PRSSA members are bloggers, so it's cool to have interaction with them during the internship. And I also did one before my junior year in the summer with my partnership back at home. And I did press releases, helped run events, and things like that. That was my first one ever. He gave me my first chance. So I'm always grateful for him for that, to help me make my mark and step into the PR world.
That's awesome. So then also, since it's wrapping up your last year here, what's been your favorite comm class that you've been in?
That's hard because I've been a few I really like. I think Comm 358, which is Crisis Communications with Becky Hayes. I love her. She's fantastic. She's bubbly. She's fun. She keeps the class engaged. And I learned so much about different crises that went on in the world. We had a project we had to do focus on one and all these aspects. And she helped strengthen my writing and everything else. So it was a great experience. And, I have her 377, so I get to experience it again. So that's really cool.
I'll have to check that one out.
Yeah.
And then what are you going to miss most about ISU?
I don't know everything. Probably people I met I'll try to keep connections with, but also just the whole environment of the campus and the quad especially. You know, that sounds so typical of every senior probably answer that question, but it's so pretty in the fall right now. I'm gonna miss, sitting and hanging out with my friends and even going to the rec, because we have a fantastic fitness center, but those are the two things I'm really gonna miss when I'm gone.
Yeah, it's really nice out now. And then, since it's almost Halloween time, a little more fun question for you. What has been your favorite Halloween costume that you've ever worn?
Ooh, well, the thing people don't know about me is I'm not a closet, but I'm a big Cher fan, and I wore her 60s costume at Kelly Babe with the Sunny shirt, minus Sunny, when I was 6th grade, and so that was my favorite costume of all time. So
very cool. Well, again, I'm Allie Side. This is our senior, Maggie McLinden, and that was our senior spotlight for this week.